Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel on this happy Sunday. Before we begin, like and subscribe, all that fun stuff, and let's get into it. We are 3 teams away from the finale of this Scarlet Violet Wi-Fi series, so hopefully, surely nothing goes wrong here, right? I mean, I just recorded the videos, surely nothing went wrong. But in any case, our team captain is Stellar, the Terapagos. Stellar is stellar in Spanish, and stellar Terra type, so it's fitting. Alright, Terapagos is our team captain this week, and don't worry, it's not this form. How do I get the other forms? Press space. There. Okay, so Terapagos, the new normal type legendary Pokemon for from the Blueberry Indigo Disc DLC. Yeah, that is the right one. There. So Terra Shift. So it comes out, right? I'll slow down a bit here. Terapagos, it starts off with this baby turtle, okay, and as baby turtle, it has 90 HP, 65 attack, 85 defense, 65 special attack, 85 sped def, and 60 speed. However, this ability, Tera Shift, if this Pokemon is Terapagos, it transforms into its Terastral Form on entry, meaning Terapagos goes from this little pathetic thing into this Terrestrial Form that's highlighted here. So now it goes from it now gets 95 HP, 95 attack, 110 defense, 105 special attack, 110 speed def, 85 speed. So it's not the fastest thing in the world, right? It's a big ass turtle. But it gets this ability Tera Shell. And with Tera Shell here, if at full HP, the hits are not very effective, basically, right? And that does for anything. So even though Terapagos is a normal type and we're eating a close combat, it's going to be not very effective damage, effectively, right? And there we have the Stellar Terra. So then we can go into Terapagos Stellar, where its stats goes even higher. 160 HP, 105 attack, 110 speed def, 130 special attack, 110 speed def, but still keeping that 85 speed. With Terraform 0, we clear the area of terrain, and we are Terra, my goodness, I can't talk. And the moveset, as you've seen it before, I'll retype it here, is a red card, Tera Star Storm, Calm Mind, Earth Power, Dazzling Gleam moveset here. And it is not modest, it is in fact a timid nature. Where is it? Timid. This is the set we are running with Terapagos. So the idea is not, so you'll see it's a similar mechanic to Muppet the Mimikyu. But essentially what we do is we send this thing in its base terrestrial form, and with the Tera Shell we can eat a hit and then Calm Mind for free. When we eat that hit, we force a switch out. Alright, so if an opponent has a +1 Dragon Dance, let's just assume it's a Dragonite. Right, they're +1 Dragon Dance and they E-speed us. We'll eat the hit, we'll get a Calm Mind boost, but upon getting hit, the red card's going to activate, forcing a switch out into a random ally. Right, so the next Pokemon to come out now has to deal with a +1 special attack, +1 speed def Terapagos. Then we Stellar Terra and just launch nuke moves with a +1 base 130 special attack stat and just destroy anything. It literally is going to punch holes. That's the idea. Right, so designated special attacker is going to punch holes in a lot of things. So that's what Terapagos is meant to do. Does it do it? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not alluding to anything. It does work to a degree, but I will say this set is full of controversies in terms of gameplay. So just putting that out there. Because of a fighting, I know you're going to say we have double fighting weaknesses, but guess what? Scrafty actually pairs well here with our team. Hoodlum, the Scrafty, if you get that reference, good on you, is here making a debut, running a Dragon Dance knockoff Drain Punch Poison Jab set with the Shed Skin, because with Shed Skin we have a 33% chance to basically get rid of status. So we can eat a Will-O-Wisp and pray to God that we basically shed off the status of the burn, right? So hopefully that works in our favor there. Leftovers for recovery, you can say why not Moxie Intimidate. This Pokemon suffers from 3 ability syndrome, where it literally has 3 great abilities and you're just picking the one that fits best. I like Shed Skin. I like that hidden tech, because you think, oh, burn, I crippled the Scrafty, okay, great, I don't have to worry about it. But guess what? Oh no, now my +2 Scrafty and I just burned, I have to worry about it again because now it's set up and it's going to hit very hard. Scrafty does hit very hard. 90 attack. I mean, no, you can't say it as middling, but +2, it's gonna hit a lot. It's gonna hit pretty hard. Jolly, because that makes the best use of the D-Dance. 58 speed is very middling, but it does have base 115 defenses all around. But low 65 HP stat is its weakness there. But nonetheless, it's a very powerful mon when it gets going. We do need 3 D-Dances to outspeed a Miraidon. I will say that. Or heck, even, I guess to put it in simpler terms, it will be, what is that other mon called? Eternatus. I did a test. Eternatus is base 130, right? Miraidon is 135 speed, right? In testing, I had to even with 2 D-Dances, I don't outspeed. So, with that being said, I have to, oh my goodness, I have to type it back in there. Okay, there we go. So even with +1, I don't outspeed. At +2, I don't outspeed. I have to go up to +3, and that's with Jolly. So just be wary of that. We have to really set up with Scrafty, and even with +1 and +2 attack, it still hits hits for okay damage. I mean, like, I love Scrafty. That's why a lot of people run Moxie, but that's also why Scrafty is in NU. It is a good attacker for the lower tiers, but not exactly the higher tiers. But I love Scrafty. We're going to use one. Another debut, one of my favorite Alolan mons is Muppet the Mimikyu, running a similar red card set. Swords Dance, Play Rough, Shadow Sneak, and Drain Punch. I forgot to mention too, Terra Poison to counter Fairy types because we have a Quad Fairy weakness, but that also gives us Stab Poison Jab for Scrafty. Back to Muppet, Swords Dance, Play Rough, Shadow Sneak, Drain Punch. Terra Normal, just so we can take on other ghost types. Shadow Sneak is a great move to have. It is not a powerful move, but it is a great move to have. Priority taken on Gengars with a Swords Dance if it's Sash, right? Like, I mean, we're gonna Shadow Sneak it, take it down to Sash, eat a Shadow Ball, right? If we don't have our Disguise. Right? If we don't have our Disguise, we're gonna lose to it. If we Terra Normal, Shadow Sneak, guess what? We beat the Gengar. So that is the goal with Muppet here, right? Is to kind of, where I like using Terras defensively, so that's why we have a Terra Normal Mimikyu there to make use of that. If it's a fighting type, I mean, base 96 speed is nothing to sneeze at. If we are facing against a dark type or fighting type that comes in, because now we're super effective fighting type, we have Play Rough, Stab Play Rough at +2, coming off a 90 attack of Mimikyu. That's going to do a lot of damage. Just saying, because Scrafty at +2 is going to hit really hard. Mimikyu at +2 is going to hit really hard. And we're using very higher powered moves too, right? Drain Punch is there for general coverage to hit steel types and rock types that want to come in and wall us, looking at you, Tyranitar and Garganacl. Making a return is Saucery to Gliscor, special defensive Gliscor, of course, max HP, max but def, same exact spread as last time. Earthquake knockoff U-turn Stealth Rock, basically a rock setter. Hardox makes a return, same exact spread as last time. Defensive set there. Impish, this should really be a relax nature. Where's relax? There's relax. It should really be like this to get the most power out of our gyro balls. We're not outspeeding anything. But you'll be surprised, because we outspeed a Slowking in this set somehow, in some way, shape, or form. I don't know how we do it, but I don't know if it's because we have Impish. So that could be just a little speed creep. But yeah, it's the same exact spread as you normally see me run a Bronzong. Very reliable mon. Hopefully it'll do well. And Hiracle making a return ever since week 1 with a Kricketune set, or with a Kricketune. Running same exact spread as well. Mixed defensive wall, of course. Chilling Water, Recover, Toxic, and Haze. You could argue Toxic can be T-Spikes right here as a hazard setting. But I like the Toxic just because we can really chip on the damage at a faster rate, right? I mean, I know Chilling Water plus Toxic, that's going to do a lot of damage anyway. But in terms of Recover, I mean, we don't get Recovered stalled, essentially, right? Because we can Toxic and literally just stay in, right? Haze to get rid of sweeping potentials there, recover for HP with the leftovers, and Regenerator goes a long way, and Chilling Water just to literally debuff attack stats. And also does a surprising amount of damage. No one expects Toxapex to hit that hard, and honestly, base 53 is nothing to sneeze at, but the chip goes a long way paired with rocks and Toxic. Before I go to the team overview, I forgot to go over the Muppet strategy, right? Red card, same exact principle of the Mimikyu, of like Terapagos, right? We send this in, taking advantage of the disguise on a sweeper. And as I said, right, if we send this in on Nasty Plot Gengar, I'm not afraid to click Swords Dance with my disguise up, right? On the next turn with the Shadow Ball, when we eat a Shadow Ball, the disguise is going to activate, and we switch out the opponent with the red card. And now our opponent has to deal with a 96 speed +2 Mimikyu, right? And then the other contingency goes into play with the Terra Normal Mimikyu set. But yeah, that's basically just clarifying that there. I know I didn't go over that. Now I'll go into the team overview. Terapagos is not there yet, but this is the team in all of its glory here. As you can see, honestly, we have a great defensive core in Gliscor, Pex, and Hardox. We have a great special attacking offensive presence there with Terapagos, although we do have to be careful when we send it in. That's also not the right set. What in the world is happening there? I'm going to go back to teams and reload it. There we go. Much better. Alright, like Terapagos, we have to be careful because we don't want to waste the Tera Shell. Same as Mimikyu, we have to be careful. So this team is more picking our spots rather than full sending things. If anything, we're full sending Scrafty on a ideal situation, right? Scrafty is just really good, kind of in the mid-game territory, right? I'm guessing early game is going to be defense until we can find an opportunity to send in Scrafty, and then Mimikyu and Terapagos is cleaning up the back. But that's our strategy going in. I rated the sets. It's fantastic battles, don't get me wrong. It's just I don't feel quite happy with the way we win, but that's left to your interpretation. Let us know how we'll do down below. But yeah, with that being said, have a great Sunday. I will see you all in the battles. Until next time, bye-bye for now. Have a great day.